Shoutouts podcast. And we are live.
Hello.
That's your cue.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the show. Thank you for joining us once again for the best goddamn fucking podcast you ever heard. Joe Rogan can suck my dick. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy because this is the show. This episode brought to you by To The Moon Events. Join To The Moon Events this December 7th through 9th on Tybee Island, Georgia for a weekend of fun and socializing with your favorite crypto Twitter friends. For more information, please visit tothemoonevents.io. And as well, we are also sponsored by Huddle Fuel Coffee, the coffee that puts more pep in your step than a 100x leverage trade on BitMEX. Pop it, brew it, smell it, drink it, taste the flavor. Huddle Fuel.
Huddle Fuel.
All right. How are you doing today, guys?
That was nice. I like what you did there with the cussing and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You like the cussing?
It felt right to me.
He loves cussing.
Yeah, I feel like there's not enough cussing in our world. I was driving down the fucking highway yesterday, and I saw a billboard, and it said "Freak Yeah," and it was for the sandwich company, the fucking sandwich people, Jimmy John's. And I feel like, why the fuck can't we have the word "fuck" on a billboard? Why can't it just say "fuck yeah"? What's wrong with that? Is that going to offend someone by having the word "fuck" on a goddamn
Yeah, that would have
billboard?
been a lot of people.
So,
Well, yeah.
and you know what pisses me off is
But
when they say
aborted
"freak."
babies don't offend
Oh
anyone.
yeah, you can have a fucking aborted fetus on a goddamn billboard and say something about Jesus and all that, but you can't say the word "fuck."
Well, because if an aborted fetus offends you, then you're going to hell. So
Right.
who gives a shit?
Who gives
really?
a fuck?
Yeah.
Hey, Junior, are you doing the show from on top of a riding lawnmower?
A rotting?
No, I decided this morning that I was going to ride a jackhammer in my office. So that's what I'm doing. I'm pretty sure Coma would be jealous at what's going on over here.
Yeah.
No, apparently, we obviously after yesterday and today, we got the show on track, and I've got the guys working on pressure washing the building right now, literally outside my office window.
I feel like
right here.
That needs to be a theme. Like every day we should have some kind of life event going on in the background of the show. One of us.
Yes.
I have a feeling that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yuki, need to get off of the computer.
Well, I was doing a thing on the Party Shack about if anyone wants to be on the show, and it looks like CJ Loves Crypto might want to come on the show later, so I'm responding to her and saying, hey, if you want to be on the show, just be mic ready.
Okay.
So that's it. I'm just doing some fucking behind-the-scenes stuff, God forbid.
Everyone knows you can't multitask, so
God forbid.
get the fuck off the computer.
I feel like we are extra cussy this episode.
How do you manage to stay awake and talk at the same time?
Who, me?
You.
Yeah.
Who, me?
Yeah,
Who,
you.
me?
Yeah. Who, me?
Who, me?
Who, me?
Talking to me? You talking to me?
Yes, we are.
Get the fuck out of here. Talking to me. Shit. I think there's a lot of reason why we don't have 300 live viewers right now. It's probably because Bitcoin took a huge shit right before we decided to jump on here.
Why are you talking about how many viewers we have? It doesn't fucking matter, bro.
You're right.
And you're
right.
Stop obsessing with that shit.
The only viewer that matters that we all have is God.
Listen, every episode you're always with the fucking viewers.
We've had one episode.
Right.
every single one though. I mean, it's a running theme with you.
Yeah, speaking of that, so we tried to do a show yesterday in the morning
from this hotel.
From the hotel, and I guess our mic died, and Junior was left on the air by himself, and he was trying to improvise.
You did a great job, though. I thought it was
and you
hilarious.
did great.
I was dying.
Yeah, I just have to have topics ready for that kind of shit.
Because you were like,
I'm preparing.
You sounded like a lost little boy, but determined to go on.
Yes.
Almost started charting, honestly.
You should have. Why not?
Almost reverted back to my origins.
You should just do that. What did you used to do? How do we know you? Why are we on the show
I know
together?
how we know him. Let me just tell the story. You Yuki,
Me?
did a tweet about how you wanted to do some rollerblading movie. You wanted to make a rollerblading movie like this one. What's the one? What's the name of it? Some goofy 80s rollerblading movie.
No, it was a skateboarding movie, I think.
Roller
Gleaming
Babies.
Cube.
No, it was Roller Babies.
Roller Babies?
You were high, Lancaster, obviously, and when you saw it, you saw skateboarding Gleaming the Cube. But he wrote Roller Babies, and he had some retarded picture of some rollerbladers in the 80s, and you said, let's do this, and that's how this is all started.
Yeah, you know what? It didn't
origin story.
It didn't tweet out that the show is on right now on my Twitter account.
Yes,
so.
it did, because I clicked on it.
It did?
And get off of Twitter. Put that down.
It.
Put that down right now.
Yeah.
Oh, it did.
Listen, you're always focusing about your fucking Twitter account.
Let me explain to you. No.
See, it did. There it is.
Yeah. No, okay. Let me tell you something,
right,
Junior Lancaster.
Yeah, please.
I am what you would call a worrier. A worrier. Okay, I worry about the details and the things, and I'm constantly with the fucking worrying and the did this happen? Is that happening? I overthink. I am an overthinker.
Well, and once you start engaging both of those brain cells, I think it's pretty difficult to stay on track.
Was that an insult?
Yeah, Cryptic Crooks
it was,
just
or
said,
as the British call it, it's a left-handed compliment.
Cryptic Crooks just had a good joke. I'm dying over here. He said the hardest part about rollerblading is telling your parents you're gay.
Yeah, that's old.
Well, if you're rollerblading past the age of 18,
no,
yes.
Fuck you. Let me tell you something right the
also,
fuck now.
If you call it rollerblading instead of skating.
Inline skating?
No, inline skating is what I call it.
Grinding.
I am a fucking really good inline skater. Ask my wife.
He is actually.
I actually look good when I
I've
rollerblade.
never seen anyone look good. I used to make fun of it all the time when I saw him, and I was actually checking him out while he was doing it because we were in the same circle of friends, and he must have noticed I was checking him out because he hit the curb and fell over. So. Right while I was watching him.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I think I have a great idea for a future meetup. We could do it here in Miami. We could all get rollerblades or even skates, roller skates.
Yes,
I'm a roller skater.
Yes.
That's what I do.
And then we can all get into like all the neon clothes and short shorts
wristbands?
And like shoulder strap thongs that we all wear here in Miami. You guys do know that this is official attire for Miami.
Okay.
And we'll go and we'll skate. We'll rollerblade up and down Miami Beach.
Okay.
Not only am I so about this idea, I am literally already picking out my outfit in my mind.
Yeah.
I bet you are, sweetness.
I will wear
the
shortest shorts a man is allowed to wear, a headband with wristbands. Yeah. Right?
Yeah, you should have like leggings too. You know.
Yes. Yeah,
Don't forget your stretched out nutsack girdle.
Yes. Hey, we should do fucking themed meetups, right? Where you have to fucking dress like the theme.
Yeah.
Because I'm envisioning this thing going into like the masquerade parties and stuff.
I was about to say that, masquerade.
And there's like weird dancing.
Masquerade.
Right.
Yes.
I was thinking like Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, but without Kevin Spacey because he just ruins everything now. Blah.
Yeah, I love.
Now that
Midnight
you said his name, all I can see is his face of utter disappointment looking at me.
Listen, all he did was have
no
gay sex with an underage boy.
1,000,000 times.
Like 100,000 times.
Different voice. Yeah, different voice though.
I mean, let's just, back in the old days.
Let's call a Spacey, all right?
Back in the old days, like in the Roman days, that was perfectly fine to keep young boys as concubines.
So you're just saying he was like ahead of his time or behind his time. He was behind his time.
Are you making a joke?
I was trying.
Okay, it's too early for that.
Okay.
It's not time for funny women hour yet.
Oh,
okay?
Yeah.
Too early.
This is not that show. All right.
Right.
It's not to the place for that.
I didn't mean to step out of bounds.
You're not going to have your Serena moment here.
Oh, no.
Okay, so let's point out the fact that we have not only are we self-sponsoring ourselves with our event thing, but we actually have a legit sponsor called Huddle Fuel, and I think that's fucking awesome that Huddle Fuel is sending us coffee and keeping us jacked up on caffeine, and it's a symbiotic relationship. What do you think, Junior?
I love it.
I think that's great.
Can't wait to quit my nitro coffee addiction and start a Huddle Fuel addiction.
Right.
Working hard at it.
Well, here's the thing, though, and this is gonna be awkward because I don't know how we're gonna do this. I'm actually, gonna come up with my own brand of coffee.
Yeah.
It's called Hodor Fuel.
And I think the actual pronunciation is Hodor Fuel.
No, I'm talking about Hodor from the Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Maybe you could actually just rebrand his package. Just not even like get unbranded. Just put your sticker right over his.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Sell it for like a 30% profit margin.
Yes. So be sure and get your Hodor Fuel coffee at my website.
Medra says mushroom infused coffee.
Oh, actually, that's a good idea. Actually, it's not a good idea.
Actually, there is mushroom infused coffee, like reishi mushrooms and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
I've not tried them.
Me either. We should do that.
Yeah,
we should try that.
There's mushroom chocolate, of course, and that tastes delicious. So, who knows? Who knows? I also like acid infused coffee as well.
Oh shit! Is that
you can't really taste it? It's not, but I'm pretty sure I'll find out in the future. How about that?
Let's talk about LSD and mushrooms.
Yeah, that's right in the crypto lane.
Yes, because everyone on crypto Twitter is high on some kind of psychedelics all the time.
No, they're not.
Oh, that's just me?
Yeah, that might be.
It's just you and me, of course.
No, I'm all about saying, how I'm sober from alcohol and kratom and stuff, and then I'm always talking about mushrooms, this and that, just so people know. I've only done mushrooms like twice in the past 12 years, and they've happened in the past like month. Also, I believe that mushrooms are actually good for you, and it's not like doing recreational drugs. I just wanted to say that. Not to
you could do it recreationally. I guess it depends on your outlook and what you're in it for. There you go.
But yes. I want to say this about mushrooms really quick. I don't think it is a recreational thing. Like, I took a little bit of mushrooms like 3 or 4 days ago, and it was fucking horrible. It amplified my anxiety. I was like stressed the fuck out. It was bad. It was all bad. I was crying.
You said that. Yeah, you shouldn't
in the corner. Naked.
I feel like we've talked about this already.
Oh, did we?
You weren't naked, thank goodness, crying in the corner like you were at Disney World that one time.
You were naked?
Yeah.
No.
Were you not paying attention?
He wasn't naked. He's lying. He's stretching the truth like a normal man.
Yeah. I feel like you're distracted, Junior. Are you doing something?
Well, no, I'm tripping on mushrooms right now, so I was envisioning it. Yeah, so I was envisioning it. I'm always on mushrooms. No? Obviously.
Right.
Done mushrooms twice in like the past week.
Huh.
So.
Right.
Well, how?
Not the past. Past month.
Okay. Well, how do you function as like? What's your baseline? You know what I'm saying? Your sober baseline.
Well, I don't really do full doses out in public. I only do those at home, controlled environment. But when I do microdosing, I'm used to it by now.
Right.
So.
I feel like this is where we roll into Yuki's therapy session.
Okay,
this is
fine.
Like your
anxiety. You guys want to shrink me real quick? Let's make this short, real quick.
Lay down.
Wait, go get on the couch.
Okay.
No, lay on the floor.
All right, I'm down. I'm laying down.
You good?
Yes, feet are propped up.
Close your eyes.
Okay.
Okay. All right, go Lancaster. Shrink him.
So, tell me about your mother.
Oh shit, you went right for it. Don't do that.
My mother described giving birth to me to the people as having something removed.
That is straight from Absolutely Fabulous. Shut the fuck up right now.
There was no love. She didn't touch me. When she gave birth to me and had this thing removed from her, she put me in a clothes bag, a laundry hamper. She told someone that just because they're crying doesn't mean they want something.
Yeah, she told us that with
Right.
our first kid.
Just because a baby is crying doesn't mean that they need
she
something.
Told us, don't spoil it. Don't go pick it up
spoil
when
the
it's
baby
crying.
by touching it. or
Just let
picking
it cry
up.
itself to sleep.
Yes. So basically, I cried myself to sleep. I was like one of those babies in the homes, the orphanage that don't cry because there's no point.
Right?
I have a feeling you still cry yourself to sleep.
Sometimes.
I cry probably way more than most men.
Just lately. No, I mean, you used to never cry.
No, you don't know because I was probably crying alone, crying in private.
Instead of going into the bathroom and tweeting, you were going into the bathroom to cry.
Maybe now I'm more in touch with my feelings, and since I quit drinking, and I tell you when I cry.
Right.
In fact, I tell the world by doing podcasts and cry live on the podcast.
You haven't done that in a while. I think maybe you've moved
I'm
up a level.
I'm working. I went from crying and depression to anxiety. Now I'm just like scared and worried about everything. Like
I don't know if that's better. You might have moved down.
There will be
processing your emotions seems better than being a ball of anxiety.
I will say this: I have been waking up every fucking morning with just straight anxiety for like the past
About what?
2 months. Nothing
What
in
is the
particular.
thought?
Just fucking anxiety.
So you just have a feeling and there's no
Does
thought
it
behind
go
it?
away? Yeah.
Yeah, it goes away. But lately, the past, I'd say, couple weeks, maybe a week, it hasn't happened. I have not been waking up with just anxiety.
Well, we did just ship our son off, and that just happened. I don't know.
I don't know. It's just, I think, like,
I don't know.
maybe even we were trying to figure out what this show was going to be, and maybe I was anxious about that. Maybe I'm anxious about meetups. I'm just anxious about everything. Everything.
Are you anxious about what you're going to have for lunch today?
Not that. I'm not that crazy. I'm not that bad.
Do you know what you're going to have for lunch today?
You know what it is?
Doesn't.
It's anxiety about people and having interactions with people and having expectations and worrying about, am I going to meet those expectations? I'm extremely moody. I'm bipolar. And there's times when I don't want to, like, interact with humans. But
this is all news to me.
I'm getting better at that.
You're being sarcastic. Okay, I was like, wait.
Anyway, all right, I'm done with fucking Shrink Yuki.
Shrink Yuki
hour.
Session is we've hit the max. We'll have to pick up on this tomorrow.
Yeah.
I feel like this will be good for you, and we'll make some positive headway.
Maybe.
With your myriad of issues.
Real quick though.
Yes.
If you have anxiety about this, do you have anxiety about all the good time we're going to have in Vegas at HashoCon?
Yes, I have a lot of anxiety about that.
He actually does.
Yeah, we've got to figure out, like, we've got a 9-year-old, so we're still trying to figure out how the fuck we're going to pull this off. We're going, okay? We're going to make it happen, but some of the options are drive across country with a 9-year-old and bring him to Vegas, which he should be fine in Vegas, and
probably what's going to happen, because
just let him run around the casino. The pit bosses, they'll watch him.
I think they love kids there.
Yeah, I've actually checked into it. The other option was boarding him like you would a pet. And
right.
We don't have these things.
Not in Knox, not in this area.
Yeah, it's weird.
Well, what if we just got like a small wire-walled room, for dogs they call these a cage, but like big enough for him to stretch out, and then we pay someone to just watch him and give him a water bottle or something.
Right.
I feel like we could do that without the wire cage. I think he'd be fine just in the hotel room, and that's probably what we're gonna do. It's just we just drove to Chattanooga from Knoxville. It was like hour and 45 minutes. It went fine until the way back.
Okay, so usually, let's give you a little bit of a background on this. I think that unfortunately our son may have some of Yuki's problems, the anxiety. Because what happened was he got car sick going places, and some kids go through that phase. So our youngest went through that phase. It didn't last that long, like not even a year. And the same with me when I was young. I remember there's like a brief phase where I would get car sick. So this has happened to him. But now he has anxiety. He starts getting sick before we even leave because he's sure that he's going to be sick in the car. So, but we just did an hour and 45-minute drive, and he did completely fine. So I think that we're getting over that irrational fear. So.
Well, that's good, you know,
Yeah.
and the drive to Chattanooga is a good test because, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, what's the drive to Vegas? Like 4 hours?
To Vegas, yeah, just like 30 hours is all.
Yeah, it's fucking 30 hours. But that's the kind of shit that we like to do. Like, we do that. We fucking flew everyone to New Zealand and back. And that's just how we roll. We do crazy shit like that.
And then we drove the entirety of New Zealand.
Yeah, we drove from here to from Florida, from northwest Florida to California, from San Francisco.
We didn't drive to San Francisco, honey. We went to Atlanta and then drove from Atlanta to San Francisco. On the way back,
all right, I don't care.
California.
Doesn't matter. I'm bored
when
with
he's
this.
wrong, he doesn't care.
I'm bored with this story anyway.
But
so HashoCon is really, you know,
yeah, we got off.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to spending a weekend or whatever fucking days it falls on in Vegas with you guys.
Yeah, that's gonna be a blast.
That's gonna be great.
Yeah, that's the point. We are willing to take our kid on a 30-hour road trip
drive
to
one way, mind you,
to go to HashoCon.
One way, 30 hours, and then another
with me,
30 hours
me.
back,
and hang out with you and everyone else. And
here's
who are we gonna see there?
Antonopolis.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, how fucking cool is that? I am blown away. It still hasn't sunk in that we're going to be in the same room as Antonopolis.
Party.
You know,
Yeah,
I'm excited to be in the same room with the Juice too.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. The Juice, love him. He's funny as fuck.
So he was my first like big, person. I was like, is the Juice gonna follow him? That was my first.
Yeah, the Juice was nice to me right from the beginning of my crypto Twitter. Invited me into the
Juice
bag holders and Bella. Yeah, Bella was also
gonna be there.
Yeah, no shit. We should ask Bella or ask Juice if Bella's going to be. Maybe we should ask Bella directly.
Yeah, we could ask her directly, probably.
Yeah.
All right. So
DM Bella and ask her if she's coming.
Twitter idols.
You guys, I just saw a tweet a little while ago. Bitcoin Beggar was in a wreck. He got rear-ended, and he was in the urgent care. So
yeah.
Oh, good lord.
That sucks.
Yeah. I just saw that. So
prayers and blessings go out to him.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, he's okay enough to tweet. So,
yeah, he's okay.
Okay.
But I've been rear-ended before, and I fucking hate that. Can people not like watch what they're doing when they're driving? You have to hit you.
Oh, this is about driving.
Rear-ended. Yes, rear-ended while he was in a vehicle, not in a.
How else would you get
not
rear-ended?
sexual or anything.
Well, I don't know. I was just confused.
Oh, thank you.
No, he was driving and got rear-ended. We were driving back, and that fucking happened yesterday. It was like super fucking. I tweeted out the radar. It was literally a fucking storm that went up the entire interstate that we were driving on, but it eventually cleared up.
Yeah, we just did a little pit stop in a chocolate shop. So.
Pit stop in a chocolate shop. That's a good, good lyrics for a song.
It is.
Pit stop in a chocolate shop.
What kind of chocolates did you guys get?
I got the ones with caramel and nuts.
Nuts and caramel.
What kind of nuts?
Well, I got an assortment. Hazelnuts and also pistachios and pecans.
Pecans?
Pecan. A pecan.
A pecan. Okay. So, how do they pronounce it down there?
Well, listen, in Alabama, where I was born, we have a farm and we have a lot of pecan trees, and we call them pecans. That's what we call them. There's, pecans.
Pecan. So P-U-H-K.
Yeah, pecan.
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 A-N.
Mm-hmm.
Pecan.
Mm-hmm.
Pecan.
Yeah.
Pecan. Like Poshcon.
Yes, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right. So, any of our listeners going out to the Litecoin Summit conference in San Francisco, I'll be there.
You will? So, listen, I had a fucking crazy dream a few nights ago that I was hanging out with Litecoin fam. I'm shitting you not. I literally, and those bitches are crazy. Like, we had a crazy ass time.
It was crazy good or crazy bad?
I don't know. I woke up like confused and a little scared. Yeah. I wasn't sure if it was a nightmare or a dream.
I've always said this. The Litecoin folks, and we hold Litecoin. I like Litecoin. they are a bit odd, the Litecoin people. They're a bit cliquey, like, like Litecoin fam and all that stuff.
They're fam.
They're very, like, hardcore.
Well, I don't think much about, I mean, I don't, it's kind of like normal people. Like, I don't segregate them into a thing. So that's why I thought it was really fucking weird. I had a dream. And it was like, Litecoin fam was the theme of my dream. And they were doing crazy shit. Like, this whole town was flooding, and they made a ride out of it. You would go down in a cave, buckle into, like, a roller coaster seat, and you would be flooded with water for 15 seconds, and then it would go down. And that was their ride.
What?
Yeah. And I was sitting there, and I almost had a panic attack in my dream, because I don't like water like that. So I was like, oh shit. And they were like, you're buckled in, you have to do it. And they were taunting and teasing me.
This was the ride in your dream.
Yes, this is in my dream.
Hanging out with Litecoin fans.
Yes,
okay.
I shit
so
you not.
What I'm reading right now is that Litecoin is underwater. That's what I'm reading.
And then, so I'm having a panic attack, and I'm like, and they're like, you have to do it. You're buckled in. You can't get out. Because when you buckle in a roller coaster, you can't just get out. But somehow I was like, fuck this. I can do whatever I want in my dream. So I got out and I ran, and then went and partied in the parking lot with cooler Litecoin fan people, not the ones that were like being turdy to me, trying to get me to do something I didn't want to do. And we all went upstairs to a bar and partied. That was my dream.
Wow.
You know what? I don't like the way this show's going.
Why? What? Really?
I'm fucking bored.
You're bored with my
This
dream?
is the show.
Oh my god! How
I like
rude.
it better when we were just talking.
When you were talking.
Yeah, because I was just talking. I was telling my fucking
okay.
dream.
No,
Okay.
no. I'm saying.
All right, well, go on then.
Before we started, we were having fun. Now I feel like we're doing a show. Let's
Now
stop doing a show. Let's just fucking talk.
I thought that's what I was doing.
Fuck this show.
Yeah.
God.
I'm so
This show. This is the
interesting.
show.
Right.
But, all right. Click off.
All right, we're not doing a show anymore. Let's just talk to each other like friends.
I thought that's what I was doing. I was actually sharing my dream with a friend. I'm done with it now, but...
No, I'm not.
How dare you share your fucking dream with us? With your husband and your new bestie.
Yeah. You know what? He's bored with it because I've already told him.
Yeah, I've already heard this fucking dream.
But it's over, so we can move on.
Linda.
Yes.
I don't know what to do about Twitter anymore.
Okay.
I
felt like that was a segue.
Are you saying?
No.
Yeah, do it.
We're just friends talking. I can't tell you about my personal feelings.
Yeah, no, I'm joking. Go. What's your problem with Twitter, for fuck's sake?
Wait, someone wants to know how my dream ended, though. Let me just say, that's how it ended. I woke up partying. I woke up right after I was just hanging out in a bar with the
and you rolled over, and Yuki was like, "I'm over."
Yeah.
Like he got out of bed and made coffee or something.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. You nailed it. Okay,
all right, what's your problem with Twitter? Jesus Christ,
I don't know.
I just can't get enough talk about Twitter.
Oh, like you don't love Twitter?
Yeah, Mr. fucking... Jeez, I feel like I'm preaching to the choir here or something. I don't know.
In the future, real quick, let me interrupt you. Real quick.
Yes, please.
This is the part where we need some pre-recorded shit, because I need to get up and go get some coffee. So you guys talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, okay.
So do you remember when your wife and I were like, let's record some stuff so we have ready, and you're like, no,
what the
I
fuck?
don't want to do that.
I never said that. In fact,
I don't want to press buttons.
No, the last thing we fucking talked about.
Literally how you said it. I have a recording, I think.
Yeah, the last thing was I was like, yeah, that was a good idea. So.
Yeah.
Well,
why don't you go get coffee?
All right, you guys take over. I'm going to go get coffee.
You could have went and got coffee during my dream.
How am I going to climb over you, though?
Yeah, like this.
Wait, I've seen the same comment now twice, and it's saying, why am I so likable? I am not likable.
All right.
Yeah, whoever gave you that crazy ass idea?
I don't know. I'm seeing this Ultra Gare and...
Ultra Gare is a nut. Hey, Ultra Gare.
And Any Day Peg. I don't know. I'm definitely not likable. I'm a nice person, but people always hate me and they don't even know me.
Yeah.
So.
I think that's because you're guarded and.
I think you were gonna say garbage.
No. You're guarded.
I feel like I offend more people than anything.
Well, you're a little sassy on Twitter sometimes. So.
I was just trying to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep it real.
Ultra Gear wants to hate you so bad.
My mother told me that yesterday, actually.
She said those same words to you?
Yeah, she was like, I want to hate you so bad. You know.
But, well, there was a but that followed that. But I burned
No,
you.
she hung up the phone afterwards.
What'd you say to her?
I was like, hey, Mom, how you doing? That was it.
Really? Oh, do you not get along with your mom?
Oh, no, I'm just
Oh, okay, good. I was like, sit down on the couch. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back.
I'd love to be sitting. Oh, okay.
back.
What would you like to talk about now, sir?
Yeah.
Do we have permission to continue talking?
Let's not take that tone with me. This condescending, like I'm some fucking royal bitch that has to have it his way. It's not the way it goes. And I don't like your attitude.
You're not.
I apologize.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You've offended.
I'm actually holding my hand up like the apes in Planet of the Apes for permission right now. Waiting for you to swipe my hand. Just swipe it.
I almost spit my coffee out. I think the show needs...
This is a great time, actually, to bring up the fact that we are sponsored by Huddle Field Coffee.
So we're going to do a...
Please, go right... No, not right now. After the show is over, go to @Huddle Field Coffee. The correct pronunciation is Huddle Field Coffee, and order up some shit. Just spend a lot of money there.
Yeah.
And
listen to me real quick.
Good coffee.
Let me tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to just... I will not I will not shill a product that I don't fucking love.
Unless they pay you a lot of money.
Unless they pay me like at least $50.
At least $50.
But
I think that's the difference between shilling and... I like to call it vouching.
But I just want to continue with this little plug I'm doing for Huddle Fuel Coffee real quick by saying this. Their coffee is fucking good. I was fucking born in motherfucking New Orleans, so I know fucking coffee. And these motherfuckers at Huddle Fuel have made some goddamn good coffee.
Jeez, Linda.
He just had some
switched
coffee.
To decaf for a few minutes here.
They make good coffee.
He's preaching.
My fucking virgin ears.
I know.
Anyway, all right.
Yeah.
And while we're shilling, let's go ahead and remind people that we have some fucking private rooms available for our December 7th through the 9th Savannah, Georgia Crypto Friends meetup. So if you have not contacted us, please DM Jr Lancaster, Crypto Euclid, or Mystical Oaks, and we will get you guys booked because it is going to be a fucking blast. Imagine hanging out with these people you're listening to right now and even more funnier people than us in a fucking giant house on the beach in Savannah on Tybee Island. Imagine the fun that could happen.
Just imagine.
Imagine.
Yeah, and I'm watching the chat here, and I just want to have a quick shout out to everyone in the chat. That's it.
On the Periscope?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want just all in one. So
okay, so here
I don't want to miss anyone. So all of you, shout out, thanks.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
So back to my
thanks for listening.
My hate for Twitter.
Okay.
Is it hate? I don't know. I think it's a love-hate relationship.
All right.
You know,
Best kind.
I find myself having to write tweets and then just save them and not send them out.
Oh yeah,
right,
why?
Right.
Why? They're too like on the line.
I don't know. I feel like they'd be too offensive, and
shit.
also you don't want to tweet bomb everyone. So some of the comedy ones, you got to hold on to those and just not spit them all at once. I learned that lesson.
Right.
But again, it's like I don't understand Twitter. It's this strange little world. It's kind of like kindergarten or elementary school where there's like little cliques and you're trying to see if one's going to accept you or not, but you're still all young and friends, so it's kind of weird. And then there's the jerk, you know. You know,
who's the jerk?
Yeah, name names.
Name names.
We want
well,
names.
I don't want to talk about anyone on the line, so I kid. I don't know. There's just people out there that just like attack people for whatever reason because like if you put out a tweet, right, and it upsets someone, then they just like immediately lash out at you, and obviously you can see that you got under their skin.
Yeah.
Right? So whenever they lost, they already lost.
Yeah.
Right.
And when they come and attack you like that, it's just them showing their weak hand.
Right.
But then there's like these other issues of people that like steal each other's tweets.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you're not funny, then just don't double down and start stealing tweets from people.
Yeah.
You know what? Have you guys seen that or had that problem at all?
I feel like that was another segue into one of our
I have
topics.
something to say about that. I think that it depends on what you're going into Twitter looking for. If you're trying to grow your business and you're not trying to make personal connections, then you're trying to do whatever the fuck you can to get followers. And,
Yeah.
So you have different categories, I think, of why are you in this?
Okay, my wife over here has a good point. Okay, we can't be bitches about the fact that people are on Twitter for different reasons.
Yeah.
And you might be on Twitter to have a product, and your whole
business.
thing, that's exactly what you just said, and I'm agreeing with it. I'm trying to say...
I feel like you were sniping it. No, I'm
yeah,
kidding,
I just stole her shit. I'm trying to say that if your fucking thing is to just copy and paste tweets that are fucking good and that went viral or what the fuck ever, and your end goal is to gain followers, to promote your fucking business or your product or your fucking project or what the fuck ever.
Your ego.
I don't think it's all about ego is what I'm trying to say.
Maybe,
I think maybe my thing is about, some of it is about ego.
Some people do ego. Some people do
No,
products.
some people steal other people's
ego.
tweets.
Oh,
Yeah.
I will say this, that I don't think I have ever, I can say this 100%, I have never purposely copy pasted anything. I always do original shit, but there's probably something I've tweeted that is not an original fucking thought, because how the fuck could you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's I had this conversation with you the other day.
You read something on Twitter fucking 2 years ago, or you see something on Reddit, and then you're on Twitter and you tweet this thing out. It might fucking be a fucking replica of what you fucking read that was funny. In fact, I've done a fucking...
all of our things are based on things we've read or learned, and so
I've done this fucking...
I'm talking about when like someone saw it in their timeline and then 8 minutes later,
copy paste.
Right.
Yeah,
I think what we're getting at is that tweets need to go on the blockchain.
Yeah.
And if it's already been tweeted out, like it's like, nope, error, you are not allowed to tweet this because you're a posing ass bitch and you copied someone.
Right.
Or something like that. Maybe like a little nicer.
Right.
Isn't Twitter kind of like the blockchain? Like, because you can just go back and see.
Yeah.
I mean, it's some searching.
Well,
but...
it's not decentralized. It's not like it is all being kept by Twitter on their servers. I guess what our co-host Jr Lancaster is trying to say is possibly it should all be decentralized and that there's multiple fucking copies on fucking other computers somewhere. Not unlike how the blockchain works.
Okay.
And this is a good time to talk about cryptocurrency and what the fuck's happening.
What the fuck is happening? Because I haven't even looked.
Well, here's what's happening. Doge is going crazy and Bitcoin is not.
Right.
Basically, right? Is that the gist of it?
Where's Doge today? Because that
I think it actually has gone down a little bit, but it's like mooning. Why the fuck is this happening, Jr Lancaster? You're the cryptocurrency expert on the show. What the fuck's happening?
Well, I'm sure I'll get a lot of shit for this, but I don't trade Doge. Just because I'm done with fucking all these exchanges and having more accounts.
Yeah.
So I don't trade Doge, and I've thought about it. I've thought about getting into it. But Bitcoin's just doing its fucking thing in a little corrective wave right now. We should be looking at C wave pretty soon, and reaching that 6,500-ish area, probably in another 4 to 10 days, something along those lines. And that's pretty much it.
Right.
My targets are all the same. I've tweeted those out. I'm looking at $32 for Litecoin, 3,300 for Bitcoin, with a potential spike that won't even last minutes to 1,800 if it's possible. Even 3,300 will be minutes. And Ethereum at 132, think Ethereum Classic at around $8.30, something like that. I wouldn't buy a Bitcoin Cash with your fucking money. I don't give a shit who I offend on that. I'm not into buying bullshit that is run by bullshit artists. So I'm not a Bcash fan whatsoever. And if I offended you, good. If you were here standing in front of me, I would spit in your face.
Oh my god!
Except if Bcash wants to sponsor the show, and then we would change our
Yes, if Roger Ver wants to come on the show, in person here in America, please, by all means, be a man and come to America and talk that shit over here.
I just saw where Ken Bosak was on the cruise, and fucking Roger Ver was right behind him talking to Jimmy Song.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's an awkward situation. I kind of am on the same boat as you, Mr. Jr Lancaster, about Bcash being shit. I hate it. Okay, and we don't like Roger Ver because he's a douchebag that's trying to steal Bitcoin's name and try to trick noobs into buying Bcash instead of Bitcoin, with having Bitcoin.com, and he,
Again, a good marketing strategy.
Good, yes, okay, blah, 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 all that shit. Mm-hmm. If I was on a fucking boat with Roger fucking Ver, I would want to chill with the dude.
You would?
Yeah, why the fuck not? I would talk to him. I wouldn't be like, "Oh, fuck you, man, I hate you." Right. No, I would be like,
right, you're right.
I would be like, "Yo, what the fuck up? What's up, dude?
Why are you such an asshole?"
Yeah, I would real talk that motherfucker. I would be like, "Hey, here's the deal." And I'm sure he wouldn't talk to me, but if he did, I would just want to real talk with him and say, "What's up? Like, what's the deal? What's your intentions?" Mm-hmm. And I would have I would have a microphone hidden. Right. And I would be periscoping that.
No. How about this? Okay. We would love to have Roger Ver on the show. Okay. No attacking, no nothing, but to sit down with real people, real crypto Twitter people, not his buddy boys over at CNBC or anything like that, and talk the truth. Okay, not a script, because that every time he goes on CNBC, it's recorded. Yeah. It is previously recorded, and they make it look like it's a live talk. It's not. Okay, so welcome to come on here and put up his case. All right, mm-hmm. and it'll be nice and calm and relaxed, and that's it. How about that? I challenged Roger Ver to come on this show.
Here's the thing, though. We have to get our shit together and figure out how to do this thing properly, because let's say Roger Ver...
What are you talking about?
...says, okay...
We're just having a talk amongst friends here.
Yeah, this is the show.
I know, but I'm saying, like, here's my worry. It's like the shit would fail. because Periscope would go down.
This is what we were talking about right before the show. How our friend here hasn't listened to our show.
Okay, let's just talk about this real quick. Yeah. So Jr Lancaster was like, "Yeah, it's like fucking Marc Maron. He doesn't come on prepared, and I really think that's cool." And I said, "Dude, have you not listened to Yuki and the Goddess? That is the fucking thing that we do. We don't prepare anything. Yeah, I just have people on crypto Twitter that we like, and we interview them, and there's nothing that is fucking prepared, and we just fucking riff, and we talk about life and shit, and that's the thing." And you fucking said you've never heard our fucking podcast. I don't understand that. I think that's rude. Hold on, I'm not done. I'm not done.
Of course.
I think it's rude. It's disrespectful.
God.
It hurts my feelings on a personal level, and I feel like you should be ashamed of yourself.
Shame.
So
Shame.
having said that,
yes.
Yeah. What's your answer, Junior?
I have not heard or listened to any of your shows.
Okay.
And I didn't know that it meant so much to you.
Then
it doesn't. I don't give a shit.
Now that I
don't get all like smooth talking. Just talk to me like a fucking like real man, and tell me the fucking reason.
Wait, I just want to know why are you such super fans of ours then? If you haven't even listened to our stuff,
is he a super fan?
Yeah, he's our super fan.
Why am I? Why?
I'm kidding.
No.
I'm kidding.
Why do I love you guys?
Yes.
Because I met you guys.
Yeah.
And I fell in love with you guys.
Oh, see, that's even better.
Thank you.
And I don't need to see you cry or hear you cry on a show because I've seen you cry in person.
Mm-hmm.
Did we cry?
And that to me just means so much that there is a place in my
I don't
heart.
like the breathy speak. It's getting awkward.
Awkward.
I just want to say something to Crypto Mist that
Yes.
said something nice to us. He likes the show. He said, keep the format. And thank you, Crypto Mist, for giving us positive feedback. Also, shout out to Crypto Gay Guy. I saw he was listening earlier. Thank you.
Ultra Gear.
And Ultra Gear.
This is why we weren't going to do shout outs, because we have to shout at everyone.
Well, I think
you know,
Juju
maybe this is
We've
the
got
shout out.
Diving for Crypto, who's been on
Oh,
all
hell
of
yeah.
our shows.
Hell
so
yeah.
far, all
Diving
two
for
of them.
Crypto.
Thank
Diving
you.
for Crypto. Thank you, dude. He's actually a
And
diver.
Medra.
And Medra, obviously.
Don't over trim the
homie.
beard, Medra. I saw that you're talking about doing some man grooming on your beard, and Yuki always fucks up he goes too far. I mean, I know it grows back. I got it, but just stop before you think you've gone too far and reevaluate.
So basically, yeah, be careful when you trim your beard is what she's saying.
Yes.
Diving for Crypto, real quick, I just want to shout him out because he invited to go scuba diving with him, and I would fucking love to do that. So one day we are going to go scuba diving and look for treasure.
Look for treasure.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
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 Yeah. It's been a while since you've been
sounds
scuba
great.
diving.
Hey, can we do the
scuba?
Can we do the part of the show where we just all talk in like gangster from Bugs Bunny voices? Yeah,
Yes, we mentioned you.
we mentioned Crypto
You were
Mist.
first.
Yeah, we said thank you for saying something nice, Crypto Mist. You said, when the podcast blows up, I hope y'all don't change your style. Well, thank you, Crypto Mist. I hope you don't change your style either.
Well, I have
Yeah.
a feeling.
Everyone, you do you.
Yes.
All right? And we're never going to change here because fuck that shit.
This is us. This is what we do. Basically, what happened was we met Jr Lancaster in person, and immediately I was like, "Who is this asshole?" That was my first thought
Oh my
when I
God.
saw him.
Wow. I had
And why do I love him so much?
Yeah, I had a premonition before that we were going to be best buds.
Actually, I'm joking. I didn't think that, but I will say that Junior was a little guarded when we first met him. He probably thought I was not. He probably had a different image of what I looked like,
Yeah.
and he was probably disappointed. I saw it on his face. I saw the disappointment. Is that true, Junior?
He was hungover. He's already told
No,
this.
I was very hungover and annoyed
About his coffee.
about my coffee and about having to leave my hotel room so early.
Yeah.
And so I was just trying to sit in the middle of the square in downtown Knoxville and read the paper.
Mm-hmm.
And I was caught off guard because when I first imagined you in my little brain,
Right.
I imagined some little like 5 foot tall, 110 pound shit kicking hipster
Uh-huh.
that I would want to like give a swirly to.
Oh,
And-
so you saw a 6 foot tall, 240 pound, burly woodsman come at you, and
You were missing the flannel shirt, your axe, and a roll of Bounty.
Mhm.
So that's what you were missing, and I was in shock. So
Mhm.
that's all. But
Well, you said something to the at the show at the thing. So we sort of met like on kind of like Twitter. You and I were DMing and talking, and we kind of clicked there. And then Tamara and I decided to do like a meetup thing. And you were like, "Fuck yeah, this is happening. It's going to happen." You were like so on board that you were like, like you wanted to do it. Like so badly. And then then we met at the fucking meetup, and we clicked, and and you were like, we're gonna fucking do we're gonna do some kind of a show, and here we are, we're doing it. So that's it. That's all I got to say about that.
Wow.
cheers, l'chaim.
Chaim.
Yes. Well, I think during that weekend, and we definitely clicked, and I think the word that we all felt was kismet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's called Good Chemistry Comedy. We made each other laugh right away. So all right, let's stop sucking each other's dicks live on the air and move on to something more interesting. How do we get CJ Loves Crypto in this thing? Junior?
I guess we invite her into the tits, huh?
Yeah. Why don't you do that?
Well, you can just generate there. Same as on your Party Shack.
Yeah, but you don't. You got like there's notes and shit and all these fucking channels.
You know that he can't multitask.
I don't really. I don't know. I don't know if I am I'm not friends with her, so I probably won't be able to send it to her.
All right, so I can invite her to what channel?
You just invite her into the Discord, and then you bring her into the booth.
Okay. CJ Loves Crypto, I don't know if you're ready, but we're going to invite you into the Tits Discord, and hopefully you can join on the show with us, and we can talk to you about things.
And stuff.
I am sending you an invite to Tits. So...
Doesn't everyone want an invite to Tits in this world?
Yes. I'm going to say, you guys talk amongst yourselves while I figure this shit out.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Right. So,
what you got? Yeah.
Here we are.
Hey.
Can he hear us? Can we talk about him?
Yeah, he can hear us, but we can definitely talk about him.
All right. So, what'd you guys do when you were in Chattanooga? Other than obviously, dispose of your child into the world to grow up.
Did you see my tweet about it? It was this like abandoned warehouse looking building, where I was like, should I be worried that we just dropped him off here? This place. And Fungus did the funniest shit I've ever seen. Fungus is always doing crazy shit that has me laughing. He did a meme with Mike Myers in the background of the opening, and he's like, nah, he should be fine. And there's like Mike Myers masked guy standing in the opening of the drop off. So yeah, that was funny.
Oh, so is it heartbreaking for you? Did you cry?
No, I actually haven't. I thought that I would be, but see, here's the thing, he's coming back. I feel like that's fine. It's like, this is good for him, and I want him to have fun, and he's in a group of mostly girls, so I fucking hope he's having fun. So yeah.
So is this a camp or a school or something?
No, it's the fuck is it? Conservation Corps?
Southeast Conservation Corps. It's a civilian conservation corps. It's run by AmeriCorps, and it's like they go around to all the fucking national parks and national forests and the fucking state forests and shit, and they maintain the trails. They pick up trash. All you douchebags out there that think it's cool to fucking write on rocks and shit and throw your fucking cigarette butts in your fucking trash on my goddamn trails.
Gee, whoa.
Yeah, he's passionate.
The only fucking reason all our shit is not completely trashed is because of people like the Conservation Corps that go out there
people like our son.
Yes, our son. That are going out there and picking up the fucking trash and getting rid of the fucking graffiti.
You bring a water bottle out there and you drink it. You don't throw it the fuck down.
You don't crush your fucking Red Bull cans and stuff it in a tree. You fucking douchebags. Right. And number two, these guys in the Conservation Corps, they also will be assigned to, like, when there's a hurricane and shit or a flood, they will be assigned. It's like another backup, like, crew of, like, ready to go motherfuckers that can camp and be at a moment's notice and go help, people in these situations. So I'm not just shouting this shit out because my son's joining it. I think it's actually a really cool organization.
Yeah.
Conservation Corps.
There you go. There you go.
You can become a member. You can help. You can donate. Go to the Southeast Conservation Corps. They have a website, so you guys consider helping these guys out.
Yeah, he's doing that instead of college this
year. Yeah,
he
didn't go. He didn't want to do college. He had the option to go to college here, and it was really cool because like fucking Tennessee has like this really cool program where you can go to community college for free, basically.
Yeah, if you have a certain GPA and you do community service, you get to have 2 years paid.
Community college, and he decided not to do it.
Technical institutes or community college.
Wow. Yeah, and he went all the way up to the last little part, and then he was like, "Nah, I don't want to do it." I was like, "Motherfucker."
Yeah. Well, I mean, I support him.
I support him.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do. Just give them that support.
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen, all you can do with your kids is support them.
So anyways, the funny thing is no, I didn't cry. I thought I would be more sad than I am. And then Yuki and I got home last night and we almost feel like we're like, wow, it's kind of nice to have the house. You know, there's no like judgy, also adult in our house judging our every move and everything we say. So I feel like
you kind of have your life back for a little while.
Yeah,
I feel like I have a little guilt that I feel that way. So, but that's it.
We're kind of like Absolutely Fabulous. The show Absolutely Fabulous. Like our son is like very like he's
Mr. Rulesy.
Yeah. He's very much about the rules and
quite literally a big brother.
Yes, he is literally big brother.
Listening and judging.
Yeah. Crypto Mist, we have a 9-year-old and an 18-year-old. So you were wondering, you thought our kid was 10. But anyway, guys, I don't see that CJ Lives Crypto is responding in any of the DMs and stuff. So I don't know if she's going to be able to make it on the show this time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Got busy. Did you know that she makes cupcakes?
CJ hates cupcakes?
No, she makes cupcakes. She makes some like good ass looking cupcakes.
Oh, yummy.
That's like her hobby, I think.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I saw a tweet a long time ago. I want to see more of those because that shit look good.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like a cupcake right now.
Mm-hmm. I haven't had breakfast.
Yeah. What kind of cupcake would you have, Lancaster, right now, if you could have any cupcake in the world?
I would have a carrot cake.
I was fucking gonna say that. I want a carrot cake cupcake with the cream cheese frosting right the fuck now.
Because I don't think that a 7-layer coconut cake cupcake is possible. And that is like my favorite cake in the world.
They should make those. You know, like at least a 3-layer or something.
Yeah. Or somehow.
Yeah.
Like, coconut layer cake is my favorite cake.
There's
a restaurant I used to work at here when I first moved to Miami that makes the best one now, and it's like 4,000 calories.
Yes.
And it's got like a rum sauce, so you're just plastered by the time you finish it. It's so delicious.
Sounds good. You know that you could make those probably. You just make this big sheet cake, a 7-layer coconut sheet cake, and then do little like biscuit cutouts and kind of make a cupcake.
Biscuits.
You know?
Biscuits.
You following me?
You can't say the word biscuits without saying it with a lisp.
Well,
Biscuits.
I would, if I could have a biscuit right now, I think I would have a ham, egg, and cheese, or bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be a way to make that, right?
Yeah, I just made a ham, egg, and cheese biscuit. I basically made like a layer of egg. I put cheese on top of that.
Later diving for crypto. Sorry.
Okay. I put cheese on that, and then I put ham on top of that, and I cooked it, flipped it over really quick to get the ham all nice and warm and the cheese all gooey, and then cut it up into fourths and put them on 4 biscuits.
That sounds delicious, and I want 4 of those.
Yeah, the thing about it is when you're from the South, you're required to know how to make biscuits like that.
Do you know how to make biscuits?
Yeah,
You're also required to eat them.
No, the men are required to eat them, and the women are required to make them.
Listen.
And that's the show right there. Now that's over.
Yeah.
We'll have
And there goes our sponsor.
Jeez.
And we're sponsored by
I wish we could. Oh man, I wanna eat one right now. Actually, my favorite though is a ham, egg, and cheese on a croissant.
I love the croissant.
Also known as a New Jersey.
Is that known as a New Jersey? I didn't know that.
Yes. So that is the best.
All right.
Ham, egg, and cheese sandwich.
We have to stop talking about food. So.
Yeah. Well. All right. I just want to thank everyone for viewing once again and remind everyone that this show is brought to you by To the Moon Events. Please join us this December 7th through the 9th in Tybee Island or on Tybee Island, Georgia, for a weekend of fun and socializing. And for more information, visit tothemoonevents.io. And we are also brought to you by Huddle Fuel. Huddle Fuel is the best damn fucking coffee you'll ever have in your life, and that is my word, guaranteed. You can take that shit to the bank. So drink it.
Let me do my little thing here. Hold on.
Okay.
Huddle Fuel.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
All right, guys. Well, I think that's a wrap on this episode of This Is the Show, #Tits Podcast. Thanks, everyone, for joining, and be sure to tune in. We'll probably try to do these motherfuckers every goddamn day if we can.
Except for the weekend.
Except for the... fuck, we'll do it whenever. There's no schedule.
We'll do it whenever, wherever, how the fuck ever, and soon.
Yeah.
Soon, very soon, we'll be on iTunes.
Yeah, we're gonna fucking upload the podcasts on what are you pointing at?
I'm just pointing at a question from Crypto Mess that we should take before we end. So.
Okay, what?
Oh yeah, for sure. Who else is going to the moon event?
Yes.
Okay, well, that is the three of us. Yes. We also have Medra joining us for sure.
Obsession.
Crypto Obsessions, right? How about you take care of this part?
Hold on, dude.
Cousin Lightyear.
To the moon.
I'm just trying to think. I hate doing this on the spur of the moment.
I'm gonna look up a tweet I did.
Wait.
Go
Crypto Monkey.
Do #To the Moon events, and you'll see the list of people.
Oh, there it is.
Yuki and the Goddess is going to be there. Jr Lancaster, The Obsessions, Crypto Medra, Saw Crutch Tees, which is financial Socrates, so which is financial.
I love when Yuki mispronounces.
So that's financial survivalism.
Right.
Anunnaki, or Anukai as I like to say. Crypto Monkey, which is, we call him Monkey, is coming. Luminous Nebula is also coming. That's Jovian Tempest. Steak Stack is also coming, which is Addicted. And
so that's what we got so far.
That's who we have so far.
Many more.
Yes, so
well,
we
not
have
many more, because we only have I think 2.
Yeah, we only have a couple, 2 or 3 rooms left, I think, private rooms. This event is going to be completely fucking catered.
Then there'll be some couches and maybe some yoga mats on the floor.
Yes. Yeah.
And I'm going to go ahead and be the bad guy and say, unfortunately, there will be no crashing of this party.
Yeah,
so.
and no dogs allowed. Don't bring dogs.
No dogs or kids or fucking hang-ups.
I mean, but if you have a cat, you can bring your cat.
No pets.
No pets.
I was
and
kidding.
That includes children. We don't have a hammock option, but we do have some other options. So please reach out to us, tothemoonevents.io. It's going to be a wonderful event. You can see the house. It's going to be beautiful. And I'm just going to have to be the negative Nancy here and say, hopefully it's still there after this hurricane that is coming to the eastern seaboard. Hopefully it loses some steam and is not as bad as things look right now.
Yeah.
And all of our prayers go out to everyone there
as
well.
Yes.
So,
I used to be so worried about hurricanes because we lived on the coast. Now we moved up into the mountains. I'm not so worried anymore. But hopefully everything will be fine. We haven't had a bad hurricane in a long fucking time. So, hopefully everyone's going to be fine.
I feel like we could work with Ultra Gear on a hammock price.
Yeah. Ultra Gear, if you want to come to the thing, we will just... And here's the thing, guys. Right now, the website has all the pictures and stuff. If you want to participate, you have to DM at Mystical Oaks, at Crypto Euclid, at Jr Lancaster. That's how we will book you for the time being. And yes, we accept Bitcoin. And also, I want to say something really quick. If you want to be on an episode of This Is the Show podcast, DM either one of us and we can set you up. We'd like to talk to people, and interact with our fans because we love people. We love talking to them.
Sometimes we love some people. I don't love all people, but I definitely love this crypto Twitter community.
Yes, crypto Twitter is the shit. All right, guys, let's fucking end this thing. That way I can upload this to iTunes and shit, and people can download this later and listen to it later. Thanks again for listening to This Is the Show. Thank you, Jr Lancaster. Thank you, Mystical Oaks. And thank you, Crypto Euclid. That's me. Thank you, Huddle Fuel Coffee. And thank you to themoonevents.io.
Thank you, Universe.
Don't forget to like and share and retweet and get the word about tits out there. We need everyone to have tits on their mind at all times. And just, spread tits everywhere. Everyone, guys, girls, just get tits in everyone's faces and make sure that everyone is just motorboating these tits. Our tit show everywhere all the time.
Yeah.
Wait, are we going to do this from the tits? thing?
Yeah, we're
Should we
trying to
mention that?
work out all the fucking details. I've set up a This Is the Show Twitter account. If you guys want to follow it, it's at This Is the Show. Eventually, everything's going to be broadcast on the Periscope. Not my Crypto Euclid one, but we're working out the details. For now, you can follow.
Kinks.
Yeah, we're working out the kinks. Follow the show by using the hashtag Tits Podcast. As long as you click on that hashtag, you will be able to find us. But yeah, as we figure this thing out, we'll let you guys know. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got to say.
That's it.
All right. That's it.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
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 Tits.
Tits.